Morning guys, it is 4:46, we're 1 minute late and we're about to start the hike up the rock. I'm absolutely knackered. How are you feeling, Gaz? Exactly, there we go. We're in high spirits, as you can see.
Yeah, I've got so much energy to bring this morning.
So in a days of sleep, we hit the road, hoping to catch the sunrise at one of the most popular lookout spots in Sigiriya, Pidirangala Rock.
So literally about 10 trucks of backpackers or tourists have just rocked up at the same time. So I think we're not the only people with this idea, are we?
The ticket was actually cheaper than expected. It was only £1,000 per person, which is an absolute bargain compared to Lions Rock.
So you might be wondering why we got a jeep to the start and we weren't hiking. Well, it's because there's wild elephants out at night. And just last week, 2 tourists got seriously injured walking there by a bull elephant. So take note to that, guys. No hiking in the dark to the start point. Definitely get a jeep. It was literally last week and she's seriously injured. So, oh God. Anyway, we're heading up some steep steps now.
One thing's for sure, it's definitely not a secret here. There's like a big conga line of tourists, probably 100 or 200 tourists making their way up, and it is so humid. But yeah, excited to see what the sunrise is going to offer because we've been climbing for quite a while now.
Oh, I thought you wanted it. Oh, I'm so sorry, I thought you wanted
Is this it?
Isn't it?
I wasn't expecting the walk to be this long and there to be this many people. I know we kept saying that, but look, I can get the first glimpse of Lion Rock as well as the sunrise is starting to come up. 30 seconds.
So we just had to boulder around this big rock at the end, which caused a bit of congestion because quite a few people, you have to take your time to get around, but other than that it's just walking up steps. But yeah, bouldering around here, climbing up here at 5 a.m. is way hotter than expected as well, dripping in sweat from the humidity. So I was questioning whether sunrise was worth it as we were walking up because you can't see anything on the way up, you're tired and you can't have a beer at the top. However, when we got to the top, this is probably one of the best views we've seen in Sri Lanka so far. It definitely beats Little Adams Peak and Ala. You've got like the clouds over the mountains, the sunrise actually hasn't happened yet, and Lions Rock in the distance, so in my eyes now it's worth it.
See, I'm of the other opinion. I'd rather be in bed right now. Walk up at 4 o'clock, it's light, you don't trip over on the way up and you can have a beer on the top. But this is obviously still very beautiful. I'm more of a sunset person. I'm like, 4:30 a.m. is not me, but this makes it worth it.
Now that the sun's risen, you can start to hear all of the birds, like from all of the jungle and stuff, which is really cool. It was silent before, but I mean, you can probably just hear people speaking, but you can hear the birds.
Twats playing house music.
No.
They are, listen.
We were umming and ahhing all the way up until about 9 p.m. last night whether we wanted to do this rock or Lions Rock. But I think what tipped us over the edge was there was a group of people from our hostel come in, so we were like, we like to make new friends, so we were like, we'll come to this one. But that one is actually $30 per person or $35, I'm not 100% sure, but it's a lot more expensive. But it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it is an old ancient fortress as well. I think we just wanted to come and look at the unbelievable views, so we just picked the cheaper and more budget option.
And also, how can you see Lions Rock if you're on the rock? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're looking at Lions Rock for sunrise. you know what's after this? Breakfast. No, we were just saying it's literally 20 to 7 and we've been up, we've climbed up, we've seen the sunrise, had a walk around, got some fresh air. So yeah, maybe my opinion on sunrise versus sunset is shifting towards sunrise slightly.
We're back! So if you're like us, and when you like Google online about Sigiriya, it's like, obviously the rock is the main attraction and you're kind of like, what else is there to do here? We have made no plans for here. Like we said this morning, we hadn't even chosen which rock to go to, but we've all decided we want to go on a safari because apparently here is like the best place in Sri Lanka to find big groups of elephants. And obviously in Yala we just saw like one big one next to the jeep. That starts at 1. Time for a shower and a nap. Okay, and so before we go on our second excursion of the day, we need to go into Sigiriya town and grab some lunch. So we'll give you a quick little show around here. It's quite a small little place, so there's not that much to show, but you know, some good local food will be a good addition to our day.
So one thing that's a bit surprising for me is how small Sigiriya is. It is literally tiny. It's essentially just a few homestays, a few hostels, and then a little
cafes.
Yeah, but there's only like five or six cafes that are all kind of congregated around the middle and a couple of shops. But I thought it was going to be a lot bigger because you hear about everybody going there, don't you? So I honestly think one day of exploring is enough to do.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, please. It's in the what?
Over here?
You want to be in the shade? Yeah, there, surely. Yeah.
So we're at this snazzy little lunch place called Sigiriya Wu Forilla restaurant, and it's this really vibey little place. We're outside in the garden, there's loads of tables secluded in the trees, and obviously it is traditional Sri Lankan food, so super excited, although I've not ordered a traditional Sri Lankan dish as usual, nor has Abby, but we can vouch for the food here.
You've got an epic view of Sigiriya Rock through the clouds there. Guys are scoffing on some crisps.
Crunching these weird, funky, multi-colour crisps that you get for free.
What are they like?
I don't know, it just tastes like completely plain, non-seasoned crisps. But they're funky colour, but they don't taste of anything. I've got egg fried rice, and I've got sweet and sour chicken, so very Sri Lankan.
But this place is the highest reviewed place here in Sigiriya. So yeah, the prices are actually a little bit higher than other places. So like a fried rice costs 1,100. Guys, it's 1,600. So obviously because it's a tourist town, pretty much expect to pay more. But
Still reasonable.
Still reasonable,
for local
yeah,
food,
yeah.
isn't it?
We're happy. Time to head on the safari.
Let's go.
Let's hope we see many elephants.
I'm guessing this is our safari vehicle of choice. And yes, it's similar to the last one. It's just like 6 seats, everyone's got a seat by the window. So obviously you don't want to be in the middle at the safari.
First one's in. We're always the keen beans, aren't we?
Yeah, you just want a good seat.
Yeah, no. So we stopped to get our tickets. We're at Harulu Eco Park and the cost is 8,500 per person. So we're driving through the shrubbery now. It's a lot more long grass than Yala, and in true Sigiriya style, we've got lots of large rocks to look at in the distance, which makes it quite a spectacular sight to see. But yeah, on the look for some elephants. He said that around this time, which is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they're not likely to be out and about because it's really warm, but we have to set off at this time so we can get to certain areas to be able to see them. First elephant spotted in the distance through the trees. I don't think you guys will be able to see, but we can see it in the shadows lurking. He's so close. So that was a male one, and our guide just said we're really, really lucky. Because you don't hear the kind of thing, because they don't usually come out of the deep dark jungle. So
There he is, behind you, look.
we saw one.
That's cool.
First like 20
There you go.
minutes. Oh my god, perfect.
Wow.
So they're out trying to mate at the moment because it's mating time, and apparently their testicles are inside their body. Yeah, I am. People want to know about elephant genitalia, surely.
Elephant Autonomy Challenge.
Yeah, there you go. If you can't see, there's a big elephant right there. So we've got a full herd up ahead. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably like 12 elephants there, 2 little babies, but the only thing that's slight shame is there is about 12 different jeeps as well, so it's probably a jeep per elephant. And we are quite close and circling it. Yeah, and it is a bit, I mean, we're part of the problem, so it's like moaning about the problem when you're the problem. So it's one of them, isn't it? But it's really cool to see them up close. And these are females with the babies. I wish it was just us though. Oh, they're literally all lined up in a line, like Jungle Book. The baby one's back there and it's so cute. Oh, they're off, they're off. Let's get some shots in the camera.
And just like that, they've all left and disappeared into the shrubbery and the bushes. So yeah, that was absolutely amazing. I think we've seen like 25 elephants in about, oh look, there's some there now. Yeah, we've seen like 20-30 elephants in like half an hour here, which is mental. But yeah, they're so close. Oh, look at is that the baby? Amazing baby.
Now we saw elephants everywhere on this safari, guys. There was no anticipation, no waiting. Every corner we turned, there were herds of elephants. It was honestly amazing, but it's one of those moments where you really need to experience it yourself. I can't believe in the 1 month in Sri Lanka I've seen so much amazing wildlife.
Showing the elephants.
It's the same, the small one.
We are completely surrounded by elephants now. There must be about 50. Like, they're all around. It's really cool. Every direction you look, elephants, baby elephants.
We pretty much spent the whole day gawping out the window at these magnificent beasts, but as always, they kept their best show until last.
Yay! Oh. The other one joins.
So cool, the elephants have just gone for a swim now, so we were waiting by the watering hole for like 10-15 minutes and now they've both jumped in. It's absolutely amazing.
Wow, a mother and a baby swimming in a watering hole. A pure Jungle Book moment here.
I think we're going to finish today on a high, quite literally at this viewpoint. So we've had an absolutely fantastic day. First with the old, what's it called, Sunrise Summit, and then now at this awesome Safari National Park, and all for less the price of Lions Rock tickets. So well worth it in my opinion.
Anyway, make sure you give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you watch the video on the screen now, which was our last video, which was in...
Where was we last?
Which was in Kandy, where we also did loads of outdoorsy stuff like this.
Bloody hell, we need a rest soon, don't we?
Yeah, we do need a rest. But anyway, see you in the next one. Bye!